So we're here with Matt here from Star Physical Therapy, and wonderful gentleman, great person to work with. And so, just like to learn a little bit more about your story, Matt, and tell others about your successes and how you've been able to grow a wonderful practice, and some of the things that you've done that others could do and could be helped with. So, in terms of your practice, where's your practice?
In South Louisiana, greater New Orleans area, we have 7 clinics around the New Orleans area.
Excellent, great. And so how long have you had those?
We started in 2001 with our first clinic,
Yes.
and just been adding clinics over the years since then.
Wonderful. Yeah. And so what were some of the challenges, some of the things that you came up against in trying to market your practice?
So we've, a few years ago, we implemented marketing personnel, and we had 2 of those. And they've been successful largely over the years. But in the last couple of years, it's become a little bit more challenging for them, obviously, with hospitals owning physicians. And so we realized that our angle needed to change. We also got direct access in 2016, June 2016, which was very, very big for physical therapy in Louisiana.
Yeah.
And we realized we really needed to change what we were doing to capitalize on that, just so we could help more people.
Right.
You know, we're all physical therapists. We're all about helping people.
Absolutely.
And you know, just preventing surgery, improving life, and helping our staff and our teams thrive and prosper and reach their potential in that environment. So we needed to do something that would really help us with direct access and fill the gap that we were feeling from not being able to get into physicians and develop those relationships like we had been able to. We still do it, but we noticed that
Yeah.
pendulum is swinging away from that.
Yeah, and that's definitely changed a lot over the years of how hospitals and physician groups are getting larger and keeping things more in-house. So for a private practice owner, it's become more of a challenge of going direct to the public.
Yes.
And
Yes.
so what are some of the things that you've changed and been able to do in your marketing to tap into that direct access market?
We've tried some things that haven't worked. You know, we thought that by getting out to the public consistently at events, that would make a big difference, and that had not made a big difference. Trying to do personal events and be out there in the community at races and things like that, it helps a little bit, but it's not a system that you can count on. So what we did is we got our with Practice Promotions. Probably the first thing that we really did intentionally was to get our website up to scratch. It's kind of probably a 4th generation website. You know, every website was better than the one before, but now with Practice Promotions, we've got a website that we're very, very happy with, that looks good, helps us do great with SEO, search engine optimization, and does a great job of converting visitors to the website to become patients. Most days, I get an email through the website of someone who wants to get into our clinic for an appointment, a new patient. Perhaps half the days of the week, I get one of those. So getting the website up was huge. And then doing a lot of SEO work, search engine optimization work, a lot of social media work, all through Practice Promotions. It's been fantastic. And newsletters have been pretty impactful for us, as well as to patients, as well as to physicians.
So in doing more of the newsletters now, how was it before? Were you connecting with your past patients as much before?
No.
Yeah, and that's the thing, is right. It's really about creating those super fans, right?
Yeah.
You call it super fans.
Yeah.
You're really getting the people that have been through your clinic, and you know they love you, and they have a wonderful experience, yes. And you provide such a wonderful service and get them from a point where they probably didn't think that they could be.
Yeah.
And then how do you maintain that relationship with them, right? And so it's wonderful to hear that implementing newsletters, implementing that communication consistently through different media, right? Because you do the email of the newsletters out, right?
Yep.
And also you direct mail them out too,
Yep.
right?
Yep.
So they actually get into people's hands.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know, we have one of our clinics has a fitness center attached to it, and that's our biggest clinic. And you know, it's obvious to me that one of the reasons that clinic is our biggest is because we're in touch with all the patients that finish PT and go into the fitness center. But that's a very expensive way to stay in touch with all those patients. So to be able to achieve the same kind of thing through email, newsletter, and some other programs we do is super helpful. And we're tracking our reactivation rate of patients, and it's really coming along.
Fantastic. And do you have any advice for a private practice owner who's looking to scale their business? What would you give advice?
I think that it's very important to make sure that your internal operations and metrics are right. You don't want to be aggressively launching a lot of marketing and not really reaping the benefit, not making sure your front desk is managing things well, that your PTs are treating correctly, well, and in a profitable manner. So I think you'll get those things right first. But if you have those things right, I think it's important to get data, have good data on your practice, and then try one marketing approach at a time, measure the ROI, and just add from there and add from there. I think that would be the smartest way to go.
Absolutely. Well, thanks so much. Thanks for sharing your wonderful story, and congratulations on all your success. You've done fantastic.
Well, thanks, Neil. You guys have been a huge part of it. I'm thoroughly impressed with how you guys are staying on the cusp and the cutting edge of what's gone on online and how all marketing has changed and will change at an increasingly fast rate.
Yes.
So glad that I can come to you and you guys can keep us marketing correctly in that environment. Thank you.
I appreciate it. Glad to be part of the Star PT growth.
Thanks.
Awesome. Thank you.
Okay.